What's up, guys? It's your boy James, aka Six8Jay, coming to you on this, what is it, Thursday? Good Lord, Wednesday? Lose track of days. Thursday, 12 o'clock, maybe a few minutes past. Welcome to the greatest way to start your day, guys, with your boy James, aka Six8Jay. Always remember that nothing we talk about on this show in the past, present, or in the future should ever be considered or deemed financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just documenting my journey and the evolution of money. Now, with that being said, for those of you guys who may tune into this later on, other than the Crypto for Life family, you guys know that my name is James, aka Six8Jay. I've been in crypto since 2017, enjoying this journey, enjoying the ride. Got one of the best families on planet Earth. I look up and who do I see? Always one away hanging out with me. What's up, my brother? Welcome. Let's get right into it. The crypto market right now, $1.42 trillion. Bitcoin, $37,749. Ethereum at $2,042. We've got BNB at $227. Even with all the FUD that's going on, BNB still hanging on to that number 4 spot. If you take away, obviously, the stablecoin, which we're going to be talking about stablecoins today, it'll be number 3. We got coming in at number 5 or number 4 if you take again, take Tether out the way. Coming in at number 4 or 5, it's XRP sitting at 60 cents, trying to maintain that level. We'll see what happens. Now, you guys got to remember, we were at 60 cents when Bitcoin was down to like, what, 34, 35? So, you know, Bitcoin has any kind of a hiccup or a dip, all these prices will retrace. Solana right now is showing how tough it is. It's up, still up 6% over the last week at 59.92. We've got ADA at 37 cents. Dogecoin still not only holding on to the 8-cent mark, but trying to reach that 9-cent mark, up 10%, 10.74 to be exact for the last week. We got TRX at 10 cents at number 10 right now on CoinMarketCap. Chainlink at 14.37. Don't you bank against Link. I tell you, Link is on a tear. We've got Medic right now at 76 cents. Polkadot coming in at 5.45. We've got Shiba. That crazy dog falling Doge just at 5 zeros and an 8. We've got Atom, the OG, at 9.31. Uniswap coming in at 5.92. OKB 56.87. We've got XLM Stellar. You know how we feel about that one. It's almost at 12 cents. It seems to do whatever XRP doing, even though it's maybe outperforming just a tad bit. We've got Caspa to be exact. Caspa is at number 27. Where did this coin come from? If you don't know about it, you might want to take a look at it. Not financial advice. It's at 12 cents right now. Crow, if you didn't know, is back down to 8, almost 9 cents. We got Filecoin right now at 4.38, ICP at 4.49, HBAR coming in at 6 cents, APT 6.96, Near, let's make it clear, at 1.87. We've got VChain coming in at 2 cents, INJ 17.91, almost still up 20% for the last week. 5.34% over the last 24 hours is doing something. They got some magic working over there at INJ. Injective protocol is what it's called. Optimism, we all got a whole lot of it, even though it's FUD around stable coins and some FUD around, you know, what what is the latest news about, what is it, it was not XRP's competitor, it's not coming off the top of my head right now, but they've got some international cross-border settlements right now, but nevertheless, hold tight, we'll see how this works out. Optimism, we all have it right now, and especially with the fact that, you know, after all this, these malicious acts, this corrupted game of chess that has been played by the SEC and those in power to not destroy crypto, but to obviously, you know, put a lot of FUD in the market, hucksters, fraudsters, tricksters, and definitely controlling it. How do we feel about that? Go over to our Crypto for Life channel. If you guys scroll down, you will see all these amazing videos, including the one for today. Go down and you'll see all these different streams that we've done over the last 12 months. We've been around 12 months. Before that, I was live streaming as a guest speaker on someone else's channel. But you guys can see we talk about, you know, different games of chess and some of the corrupted things that are going on here with crypto. But at the end of the day, you know what? Guess what? You can't stop it. So we have a lot of what? Optimism. Why? Because Ripple's 3-0. SEC's 0-3. Let's see how that plays out with a settlement, possibly IPO down the line. And obviously, we have a lot of optimism about what? The Bitcoin ETFs, the Ethereum ETFs, all these things. There even talks about maybe a XRP ETFs. We'll see how those play out. What's up, Crypto OG? My brother's in the house. Let's keep the thing going. FTT, who put that back in the limelight? I think it was Gary Gensler with the SEC. Right after he got through speaking, you can look it up. It's not me making it up. Next day, boom, it's in the top 100. 45 right now on CoinMarketCap. Can't believe it. I wouldn't invest in it. Not financial advice. The Graph, GRT right now is at 14 cents. Arbitrum is at 101. It's another layer 2, one of the new kids on the block, just like Optimism. Let's see how those two perform in the next bull run. We've got the coin formerly known as EGLD. We call it Multiverse X now. It's at 43.27. Algo 13 cents. Theta Good Lord, it's at 102. Stack it up just like Tell Song. We play it each and every day here. It's at 68 cents right now. Flow, if you didn't know, here we go. It's at, 3.68% over the last week. Just a tad bit, 0.19% over the last 24 hours. Not a whole lot to talk about, but you know, we like flow. TIA is at 641 right now, 10% up for the week. We've got SAN still in the positive for the week, down just a tad bit over the last 24 hours. Sandbox, to be exact, 40 cents. Phantom is at 30 cents. We've got Mana, the other coin that's representing the metaverse. It's at 43 cents right now, up just a tad bit, almost 8% over the last week. XTZ, the OG, is at 82 cents. Neo, you know how we feel about that. I'm always trying to sing Neo songs, but I don't got no voice. It's at 11.14 right now. We've got Kava right now at 76 cents. We've got IOTA is at 22 cents. A lot of positive news on IOTA. That's probably why it's ticking up 26.91% over the last 7 days. Terra Luna. Now, don't you get it? I'm sorry, Terra Luna. It's in the top 100 somehow as well. But Terra Classic, Lunk, 58.42%. If you're betting against Lunk, I don't know if you're right or wrong. I don't got none of it, but it doesn't mean that it has not pumped. That's a big old pump. Imagine if XRP or something like that was up 58%, or Matic or Doji Poji Putty Pie or anything like that. Good Lord. It's at 4 cents right now. I'm sorry, it's at 0.0001 of a penny. We've got XDC is at 4 cents, is what I meant to say, almost at 5 cents, down just a tad bit over the week and the last 24 hours. Gala right now is at 2 cents. We've got DYDX tied into the ETH DYDX to be exact. It's at 3.18. Rose, the Oasis Network, is at 8 cents. We've got Sue. That's what Gary Gensler was used to doing, but not a whole lot of people care anymore, even though he's still suing a lot of projects and exchanges. We'll see how that pans out. It's at 59 cents right now. We've got XEC. Not the SEC, but the XEC. It's at 4 zeros and 2. Let's go down and see what else we got before we get out of here. Let's see. We got SEC, SEI, 23 cents, 18%. Don't know why that's something like that. We got CFX at 14 cents. We've got AR at 780. Coming in at number 98 is Pepe Le Pew. Let me stop. It's at 5 zeros and a 1. And that's pretty much it. GMX at number 99. Let's get into what's happening in the space of crypto. Crypto G's in the house. Always on the way. Shouts out to the family. They hadn't made it yet. CEO of the largest bank in America says the United States economy is in a sugar high. Good Lord. sugar. That's funny. Sugar high. That is putting it mildly. It's a full-blown addiction to debt. Good Lord. That's what they mean? Everybody's on sugar? And the cure is not rehab. It's a reset. Wow. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about stable coins. They may not be so stable. We don't know. We're not saying anything good or bad, but one of the things we did talk about when everything was kind of going bad earlier, the first quarter was, obviously you saw Celsius, Luna, and FTX. Next thing we talked about was Binance, Tether, and Ethereum, which is now, obviously we know it as ETHgate, which is a lot of allegations coming in from Stephen Naroff and a lot of other people about some of the early days of corruption, which might have led to some collusion in filing a lawsuit against Ripple. And we'll see how that plays out, Ripple and XRP. But that's Stephen Naroff and his attorneys. Obviously, we see what what happened with Binance and the government here in the United States. And obviously, with that $4.3 billion fine coming up with more $50 million in fines, and the fact that CZ had to step down, well, that's not enough. Guess what? They're going even further, as they're thinking that there may be even further malicious activities that could be in the same field as Sam Bankman fraud or Freed, whatever it was. Let me stop. So the question is, stablecoins may not be so stable. We're going to talk about that right now. And then we're not making claims that they are or not. We're just going to cover the news and let you hear from other people who have some things to talk about it. And it's going to be mixed up with crypto news as well. So we're just going to keep on going down and read so we don't get too caught up and get past our hour. Coinbase has outperformed NVIDIA year to date. Never forget, the real returns are usually in the areas that aren't dominating headlines. Huh? We all know about NVIDIA. How many people know about Coinbase? Just saying. Ooh, my wife made that coffee strong. Good Lord. Sometimes their behavior is the answer you need. How true is that? Huh? People can say what they want, but it's the behavior that shows you what's really going on. I know Crypto G probably agrees with that, ain't that right, my brother? Don't trust words. Kind of going back to this again. Trust actions. Action speaks louder than words. I've heard that somewhere before, a couple dozen thousand times over my life. U.S. Deputy Treasurer, Secretary Wally Ademo, if that's how you say it, has called for additional tools to enable the U.S. Treasury to sanction cryptocurrency firms more effectively. Interesting. You guys might want to read that. The harder the life, the stronger you'll become. The stronger you become, the easier life will be. Would you agree with that? I concur. Trying to use some big words for the ones I get stuck on. 40% of Americans have received raises in the past 12 months per CNBC. Meanwhile, 13% got a better paying job. 39% didn't get either one. I'm just saying. Did you get fired on Friday? Your day off like Friday? Ice Cube Friday? Let me stop. What is a stable coin per the IMF? Let's listen to this. It's about 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Kind of squares us off as we look at more and more stuff in that area.
The value of crypto assets like Bitcoin is determined by supply and demand. Stable coins aim to have value by being pegged to another asset in one of two ways. The first is by backing the stable coin with another asset, like the dollar, the euro, or even a commodity like gold. In theory, keeping a one-to-one parity. But wait a minute, doesn't this go against the founding premise of crypto? Maybe, but it also allows users to stay in the crypto universe without all the volatility. The second way stablecoins try to maintain value is through an algorithm, a formula that automatically raises and lowers the total number of a given asset in response to supply and demand to keep the price at or near par. One danger with stablecoins is market shocks. If prices begin to fall too quickly, or users lose faith in the ability of the stablecoin to keep its desired pace, everyone could try to sell their stablecoins all at once, dropping their value almost overnight. There are a few famous examples of stablecoins that have crashed over the years. Some people lost all their savings after relying on something they believed had a fixed value. So, is this the end of the stablecoin story? We can't really be sure. Some still see the promise. They think that stablecoins have the potential to increase access to financial services and become a viable payment method. But for that to happen, there needs to be regulation to prevent fraud and crashes and to protect users from abuse.
Absolutely.
Before imposing regulation, authorities will look at how people are actually using stablecoins, whether it's for payments or something else. Some authorities are looking to regulate the bigger stablecoins the way they do banks and other traditional financial institutions. Now, here's the real riddle. If these stablecoins are regulated like banks, don't they end up becoming the banks that crypto assets were meant to replace?
Very interesting. Well, here's the thing, guys. I do believe that we need to have regulation. I'm promoting the fact that we need regulation. I embrace having rules in the game. I understand a lot of people were drawn to cryptocurrency for the fact that keeping everything private and, not everyone knowing what's going on. But obviously, we've seen how that's worked out because it's not just about what you want, it's how it's affecting everyone else. And so, Big Bro Tim, what's up, my brother? So, when he talks about certain stable coins that went under, when you think about Terra Luna and what was it pegged to, like was it USD or something like that? My son was devastated by that. My son took a major loss. And as a young 20-something-year-old guy who, I didn't know he was that involved or that invested in Luna and in USD, it was actually his preferred stablecoin, and Luna was one of his biggest holdings. So he was devastated in the assets of over I know it was 20 to 30,000 or something like that. So, my heart goes out to my son and obviously I'm gonna make sure that he's good, but just imagine all the other people around the world that were devastated. So do we need protection? Absolutely. Here's the issue. Is for those of us who've been in crypto, especially the OGs, especially, when you look at the reputable influencers and people like that, we're not saying we don't want stable coins. We're not saying that, hey, we believe in stable coins. We believe that you should pay your taxes. We believe in all those, regulations. We believe all those things. The issue is the fact that the SEC is utilizing the gray areas and the mishaps and the things that they allow to happen. And I'm not saying whether they purposely allowed. I'm not here to say that. What I'm saying is the fact that they could see all these things, but they couldn't see a guy sitting right next to him in khaki shorts, baggy socks, New Balance shoes with a t-shirt on, driving a Prius, and never ask how that guy was able to give tens of millions of dollars, hundreds of millions of dollars to various celebrities that he patted so many political pockets. And yet all we hear like, was it Cristiano Ronaldo or whatever, the guy who with Binance, we hear about how there's a suit against him, there's a class action suit against all these celebrities. What about the people in Congress? Why aren't we hearing those names? How come we haven't heard about, you telling me that Gary Gensler got next to this guy a whole bunch of times and nothing was given on that part? Now, I'm not accusing anything. What I am accusing of is the fact that Bill Hinman got a $15 million check from somewhere. And I don't know, the last time you checked, I've been at a lot of jobs, and I never had none of them write me a $15 million check for nothing. So I'm just saying, good Lord, my beautiful queen is in the house, Jeanette and Andrew T. What's up, my brother? So I'm just saying, we're embracing regulation because, look, we want this thing to grow. The bubble has to pop. The corruption has to end. The infection of disease type people who took advantage of this unregulated scenario and therefore hurting a lot of people, they need to be gone after. Yes, these bad projects, these exchanges that have traded against people. Every time you look around, people, there's so much money that's being stolen from people in shorts and longs and all these different things, people getting liquidated. So do I think, I think there's a lot of players that got away with it. You think Sam Bankman-Fried was the only one that figured it out? No. And that's why they're going after Binance. And there's other exchanges that have shut down their operations and catering to the American people, that have taken off, that have gone out of business, that CEOs have run because they know what's going on. Well, I don't know if it's that simple. And I know that they're going to continue to pursue these characters as the blockchain tells all. So we're going to continue to get into that. We're 19 minutes in. Let's keep this thing going. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Ooh, I like that, Confucius. That's amazing. This right here, guys, if you guys are interested in anything else that you see me that I'm not going to cover, like VRA, hold, 0.007, guys, make sure you dig into it and check out the threads. I got so much to cover right now. Do I back the government? No. Is fiat real money? No. But I understand that this world is controlled by currency. 99% of people have no idea what currency is, so they will willingly accept stablecoins and CBDCs. Understand this, and you will see further. Listen to the real. Let's check out what they're talking about here. It's about 3 minutes. Good intake here. Valuation of digital assets.
So I want to move very quickly back to that. Thank you, Ramal and John. But let's touch cryptocurrencies really quickly. Cryptocurrencies can be regulated. In fact, a couple of U.S. congressmen, Congress people today asked for or proposed new legislation to regulate certain type of cryptocurrency.
Okay, well, here's the thing when I'm playing stuff like this with the uhs, the oohs, and the ahs. I mean, this dude just did uhs and oohs, and we ain't heard a damn thing about anything crypto yet. So you guys get a chance. And here's the problem that I'm having with a lot of these videos that I'm sharing. 3 minutes and 44 seconds. I look back at a couple other videos that I've done recently, and they've been flagged. And even though they're showing them, it's saying copyright. The only thing I can think of is I'm playing videos too long. So if you guys get a chance, go over here to my X, formerly known as Twitter, look up in my thread, and you'll see Mr. Man here. You'll see this video. I think it's worth a listen. But for me to sit here and play something where people are going, ooh, ah, eh, and then get flagged, I'm not going to do that. I was hoping he'd get right into it. So let me see if I can go a little further and play something that makes some sense besides ooh and ahs.
So a virtual currency, when you really cut through it, it's not insured. It may have some value, but the value that it has is only because people believe that it has value.
That's true.
And
isn't that the same thing that makes our dollar value with the fact that we believe in it? As soon as the belief is gone, it's worth caca, right? It's like Venezuela's money. Isn't that right? Janet Lopez in the house. What's up, mamas? How you doing? Hope all is well out there. The lady who brought my beautiful queen to life. Always got love for Janet Lopez. She's the one who gave me my baby, Jeanette. Let's keep it going. Andrew T, Big Bro 10. Crypto G, always one away. Crypto for Life family. Let's keep it going.
Ramal, am I saying it too strongly, or I'm not saying it strongly enough?
I don't know if you're saying it strongly enough, but I know that my wife made this damn coffee hella strong. Good Lord, she's trying to, woo, that's going to keep me up for the next week.
When we really think about cryptocurrencies from a value perspective, is it really that they only have value because people believe they have value?
Yeah, I think that's a fair point, David. I mean, but I would also say that, is that different from fiat currency?
Nope, it's not.
The fiat currency is traded because everyone else believes a piece of paper is worth something, right, and can be exchanged for real goods and services.
Bars. The only thing that makes our dollars worth anything is the fact that we believe it. What is it tied to? Not a damn thing. It used to be tied to gold. Nixon put it into that. Let's keep it going. You need to learn to let people go. Hold on. I said that wrong. You need to learn to let go of people that have already let go of you. You know, it's so funny that this comes up. I remember reaching out to some family that I hadn't spoken to in a while, and, you know, tried to make some contact, and no contact was there. You know what? It's the honest to God truth. People who've let you go, leave them alone. Because a lot of times what happens is you fight so hard to try to get back into people's life, and all you realize it just brings more stress and anxiety and just, you know, things in life. Sometimes the truth is you outgrow people, and you just got to embrace and accept that. Ain't that right? That's right. Ain't that? I'm talking about. Ain't that right, Six8Jay? You damn straight, James. Let me stop. Alter ego. Let me stop. SEPA cross-currency upgrade for international cross-border payments goes live. Plus SEPA XRPL. If you want more information on that, guys, make sure you guys check it out right here in the thread. The world is making a comeback. Learning is valued. You damn straight. Alcohol isn't cool anymore. Never carry it. You know, we have occasional when we go out with our friends, but I don't keep none of that mess in my, fridge. Never been a, me and my wife don't smoke. We don't do none of that stuff. We might have an occasional drink, but I'm just not one of those type of people either, you know. Got no time to be killing my brain cells. I need to be winning in life. What's up, Big Watch Dudes in the house? What's up, my brother? Real values are coming back. You damn straight. I think a lot of us lost real values. I think that's one of the things that were lost in the household, and you can see that as it's played out through our young people's actions and the things that they're doing. So from those of us who are real, a lot of times I always say if you want to look at you look at young people sometimes, and it's kind of a reflection of their upbringing. So the values that we instill in our children are very, very important. Mental and physical health is a priority. Better believe that. Lost my mom to mental health. Lost my family, money in my family to physical health. So health is wealth, which is why me and my wife getting our bus up and going to the gym right after the stream. Idols are shifting from celebrities to athletes and entrepreneurs. You damn straight. Celebrities just act. Athletes and entrepreneurs, those are real people. People are realizing that. Lego is now got a Bitcoin mining Lego game. That's kind of cool. I got to get that for, I'm going to find somebody to get it for. I don't think, my kids are too grown to be playing with Legos. That's kind of cool. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited of what could go right. Bars. Bars. What do you think about that? Stop being afraid of what could go wrong. Oh my God, the SEC could do this. Oh my God, stablecoin, I know we're going to be talking about some things today. Sly Fox in the house. Sly, make sure you call me after the stream, man. I'm just talking about boy. We got some stuff to catch up on, Sly. Sly Fox out doing big things in crypto and big things in the trading world. That's my brother right there in the place where I raised my kids at. Sly Fox in the house. So, guys, this is very true because what it says is stop being afraid of what could go wrong. Start being excited about what could go right. You can't win unless you're playing the game. And that's the thing. Like, so many people right now, you guys got to understand, FUD stops so many people. Tony Bags, what's up, my brother? FUD stops so many people from winning in life, right? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Can I really go make that team? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Will I qualify to get that job? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Will that girl like me or that guy like me? Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. When you believe enough in yourself, other people will believe in you accordingly. Ain't that right? So when it comes to this game of crypto, a lot of times, I'm not saying it's not justifiable fear, because even with people, it can be justifiable fear. People can scare the hell out of you, right? You can get a guy that looks a certain way, or a girl looks a certain way, and you get scared. You only know if you go out there and ask the question. Or when it comes to a job, you only know if you go out there and try. If it comes to a sport or whatever, you only know how good you'll be if you go out there and try. That's why I think it's so important to go out there and let your kids try everything to see what they're good at. You might think basketball or football, and the guy wind up being a tennis or a golf pro. Who knows? But when it comes to crypto, guys, there is justifiable FUD. You obviously got to watch out for that the FUD that the SEC is putting out there with soon everybody, and it could be scary. For those of us who are in, obviously you've done enough due diligence to understand what you're a part of, to understand the antics of what goes on in this space. But for those people from the outside looking at it, it's scary. It's very scary, especially when you look up and maybe you have a family member that's at home crying because they bought XRP at $3 and it hasn't hit there yet. Or maybe someone who bought the top in 2021 and they haven't had a return, or someone who got into projects. I've been in projects that are here today, gone tomorrow. Maybe they're struggling. It could be staking. It could be nodes. It could be all these different things. And we've all had those struggles. I'm not unprivy to that. I've had major losses in this industry, but I live, I learn, I get better. I'm still winning, right? And that's the key. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine earlier. I said, for anybody who took major losses in, let's say, nodes or staking or whatever, don't let that be the thing that keeps you down. You know, go out and buy, you know, and again, this is not financial advice. If it was me, hey, I'm going out and getting like 1,000 XLM, 1,000 XRP, 1,000 Atlas or something like that I could hold on to, because guess what? If XRP ever does see a day of not 10, 35,000, all these crazy things they're talking about, how about just $10? How about $100? $100,000 solves a whole lot of problems, and maybe even the majority of the losses that you took. So never be in a position of poor me, you know, woe is me. Things happen. You lose in life. We lose all the time. In this space, you're going to lose, but there's definitely some things that you can you know, do your research on and make some really smart adjustments and really smart moves to help you get back those losses, right? So that's very, very imperative. But, you know, again, you never know until you try. You never know unless you're playing the game. There's a lot of amazing projects. However, we're going to get into some things that's talking about be careful, because not everything, what's the old saying? Even salt looks like sugar. Even salt looks like sugar. Not all projects are going to make it. If you think that, you got another thing coming. Let's check out what Isabel says here. Isabella, I'm sorry. Stablecoins are not a human rights technology. Well, it's just a perspective, but it's a perspective that we're going to listen to in about the next 45 seconds as she interviews this gentleman who shares his perspective on that subject.
You know, there's a lot of framing about stablecoins somehow being this altruistic or human rights technology, and I just reject that completely. These are private corporations, private banks. This is not giving access to bank accounts to, you know, quote unquote, the third world. This is charging the third world to use your bank account. And we've seen some of these banks that hold this paper for some of these big stablecoin providers, you know, go under. You know, we've seen that. Circle held $3.3 billion in SVB, and that went under. So there's a lot of counterparty risk to stablecoins. And this idea that they can be decentralized while still holding treasuries in a bank, I really reject.
Whoa, there goes some bars from here. And it's just a perspective, guys. Again, it's a perspective. I think there's some truth to that. To a certain degree, but I look up and who do I see? I see who was it? About 500. So I like what Tony Bag, he says, look, all I need is 500, and that's look, guys. Listen to me. I'm gonna keep it real here, guys. Let's keep it real, because that's what we do here. Okay? Is it gonna stress you out making bad decisions? And listen, I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna try to stay within my hour, but this is gonna take a moment. I told you guys I've been in this space since 2017. If I told you the amount of phone calls, and I say this kindly, I'm not mentioning names, so what does it matter? Of people asking to borrow money because they've over-leveraged themselves, people who've called me in tears that have lost homes, people who have devastated their situations by over-leveraging themselves in this space. You know, look, there's things that are said in this industry that are spot on. There's a lot of things that are said that are full of crap, but there's things that have said that have tested the time, like, you know, DYOR, do your own research. There's a reason that everyone keeps saying that. How about never invest more than you can afford to lose? How about never over leveraging yourself? If you got $10,000 in the bank, should you be investing any more than 10%? I'm gonna say no, and even that's not financial advice. I'm just talking abroad. If you're out there, if you've got 10,000 in the bank and you're out there investing 5,000, that's probably not the smartest thing to do. Because you can't, you know, especially right now, if you're looking at anything that's going on around the world, if you're looking at anything that's going on, and it's not just the U.S., it's other. Is the U.S. the only thing that affected with bad news? I mean, for example, how many people paid attention when COVID didn't start here in the United States? Unless I'm wrong, it didn't, right? The signs of the housing market going bad didn't start here in the United States. Know that for a fact. So the point I'm trying to make, guys, is that you got to look at everything in its entirety and try to make the best decision possible, and never put yourself in a position that if a recession, depression, black swan event or something happens, you find yourself having to forcefully sell assets at a much lower price, right, than when you originally bought it. So think about all those people, guys, and I say this, you know, as humble as possible, but I've heard just horrific stories of people who bought Bitcoin, obviously the people who bought Bitcoin, think about that back in 2017? When I first looked at this industry, it got up to like 19,000 and it crashed all the way back down to $3,600 when the whole COVID phenomenon situation happened, right? And what that did is it probably devastated a lot of people because they had to cash out. So think about how many people put money in that and took a loss unless they were able to hold. And then they saw 68,000. Obviously, they were in a more than 3x profit, right? But that gap between 19 and 35, probably a lot of people lost money. You could also look at that with XRP, which has taken a long time to even reach its all-time high. And because of all the FUD and all the crap that's going on, you go back to 2021. Still hasn't hit its all-time high. So there's a lot of people who bought in and was probably buying, and here's another thing. You got to be careful and that's why we say dollar cost average, because you could people probably dollar cost average all the way up to $3 and something with XRP. And they're still in the red, and how long they're going to be in the red, we don't know. But that's why it's so important to never invest more than you can afford to lose. If you dollar cost average with having a certain strategy with money that's not something that you depend on, then you'll never be put in a position or compromise your position by selling too early and taking a loss. What's up, Frankie? Legends in the house. Depend on your situation. Scared money don't make money, but no, you can lose it all as well. You damn straight Tony Bags. Those are bars. Some people definitely got wrecked in this space, spending too much, and that's the whole thing. Never leverage more than you can afford to lose, and never put your family in that situation, guys. I mean, I know traders in the past that when I first started trading, they would trade, and they would trade with whatever capital they had, and then they would pay their bills with their profits. But these guys are really, really good at trading. Some people do that. I know one of the people that did that early on is a good friend of mine on this show, right? A part of this family. But he was very, very good and had a strategic plan on how he did that. And so, like, for an example, I know Sly's another one. Sly goes out there and he's able to generate money each and every month, each and every week, trading, but he's smart. He's intelligent. When you hear him talk, he knows what the hell he's talking about. He has a plan. He sticks to it. He has levels. He has a certain, even if he sees something go, oh my God, it can go up 10,000%. He sticks to his plan. I've had this conversation. He's so disciplined is what the word I'm looking for. He's disciplined. And that's where a lot of people go wrong in this industry and with trading. What I'm talking about. Ain't that right? That's right. Let's keep it going. Be thankful for the bad things in life. They open your eyes to see the good things you weren't paying attention to before. You damn straight. Huh? You straight, man. I tell you, I got a lot of adversity that, I'll tell you guys, I went through some adversity this last year when we moved out to the Sonoma County area. And it wasn't the area. It wasn't, where we were living. It wasn't none of those things. It wasn't between me and my wife. It wasn't between me and my kids. It was bad people. See, sometimes what happens, guys, you do your best to try to protect yourself. You do your best to try to protect your family. But sometimes the people that go out there and hurt you the most are the people that are closest to you. And unfortunately, I've been very fortunate throughout my life to keep my guard up and to keep shiesty people from hurting me, from hurting my family, from hurting my kids. And then sometimes it's the people that you just don't pay attention to that are just right there in the shadow in the corner, and maybe they're part of your life because of other people, and they do things that could be very testing. But through those things, right? Be thankful for the bad things in life, because through those things, it opens your eyes and it lets you appreciate the amazing people that are in your life, and that really give you a sense of purpose for what you do. And so I couldn't agree with that more. The U.S. Treasury Department goes on the attack against crypto and stablecoins. Good Lord. Deputy Treasury Secretary Wally, we talked about him earlier, Adeyemo, or something like that, is intensifying efforts to tackle illicit finance in cryptocurrency sector, underscoring its national security risk, addressing leaders, at a blockchain association summit. He called for innovations against money laundering while maintaining user protections. The Treasury, leveraging the Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, and Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, is adapting to crypto's unique transaction systems. They're catching on to everything, right? But it needs to happen. This includes actions against entities like Tornado Cash, for aiding North Korean hackers, a recent joint enforcement action against Binance, which is not over by far, involving the Treasury, highlighted the crackdown on Bank Secretary Act and sanctions law violations. Additionally, sanctions were imposed on a crypto mixer link to the North Korean hacker group Lazarus. Adeyemo, if I'm killing his name, my bad, brother, proposed expanding the Treasury's regulatory powers over crypto to the Senate Banking Committee. This includes a new category for Pacific crypto service providers and extending jurisdiction over global dollar-backed stablecoins. Boom. Now, I want you guys to understand something. I don't say this boom like I'm all excited. I'm just saying, guys, pay attention. If you get out there, and I do it to this day, you know, it's funny because and I'm not trying to bad talking. You guys know I've said a lot of great things about a lot of influencers. And I'll take some time to acknowledge some great ones. I think there's been some that I've been affiliated with that I don't necessarily care for all the antics or what they stand for as individuals because of things that I know about them. And certain ones that I just don't follow anymore. There's some really good actors out there. I like Lark Davis. I like him a lot. I like Crypto Savvy One. He could be controversial in some of his stuff, but he shoots it from the hip. Sometimes, you know, the truth hurts. And I'm not saying he's factual on everything. I don't agree with everything, but he sticks to the TA. And he just tells you what he sees, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that about that brother. I'm a big supporter of his channel. He's a big supporter of our channel. And there's other ones I'm probably not going to get into right now, just because I can't remember them all. Like I like Chico Crypto. Chico Crypto's another one who's on point. If y'all know some influencers right now, name them. And if I agree with you, I agree with you. If I don't know them, it is what it is. But there are some ones that are out there that are just straight and as an arrow. And a lot of times when I go to follow an influencer, I start trying to figure out who they are as people. Individuals, because I've learned that the hard way. Sometimes you can back the wrong people, and so I say all that not to attack anyone, just to say that be careful who you're listening to, guys. If you get on there one day and somebody's telling you to buy Clifford the Big Red Dog coin, or they're telling you to pull all your money in Baby Doge Cousin coin, and you know, and then you find out they're being paid promotion. This channel gets paid nothing. And if I ever got paid something for promoting a coin, I would sure as hell disclose it. And who I like that does that is Chico Crypto, Lark Dave. A lot of those guys, they talk about their partnership. Even Craig over at Crypto Savvy One. I love people who do that. Now, there's other amazing influencers out there. I might not be thinking about all their names that I think they shoot it from the hip. They're both like Crypto. Was it Crypto Casey? I think she's another one that's on point. She shoots it straight. I like her information that she puts out. She's a straight shooter, man. I like Coin Bureau. I like that guy. I like Guy over there at Coin Bureau. I like what's another one? There's a couple other ones that I've that I like out there. What's that one guy's name? I can't think of his name right now. I'm sure I probably shared something here with him not too long ago, but there's certain ones. All I'm saying is just be careful, guys, and be leery. If you and regardless of who you listen to, even with all the great people that I mentioned, don't go out there listen to anyone, including myself, about investment advice. Not at all, because that's not what we do. Now have I helped family and friends and people I love and care about, or maybe, you know, a friend that brought a friend or something like that? Absolutely, because it's freedom of speech. If I say, you know, I think drinking monkey pee is good, and you know, I'm not saying, I'm being facetious, but I'm just saying I'm able to say what I want to say. But I'm not going to get on here and say that, and then somebody gets monkey pee and then, you know, gets poisoned. You know, I'm being stupid. But the point I'm trying to make is I'm not a financial advisor. I have helped out family and friends and stuff like that. But those are people that I love and care about, or people that I love and care about, right? But I'll never get on here and tell you guys what to buy. I'll never go to a stranger and tell them what to buy if I don't know them through someone or something like that. And even then, I can give recommendations, right? And I'm in a business where I got paid for 20-something odd years to get on stage to talk about what I felt was a certain way, and got paid to do that, right? So I've given recommendations my whole life, but I never want to be in a position where I feel like I'm in a position of being responsible for somebody's livelihood, or responsible for somebody's money or future. And if I have ever been guilty of something like that, I always try to let people know, okay, hey, if you're going to play this game with me, right? Let's say even if it's a cousin, if you're going to play this game, if you take a loss here, well, keep listening, because I'm going to try to continuously help you where you get that back, and then so much more so. So, you know, I'm one of those I always say that the greatest age as human beings is when we're kids, because that's when we fall off of skateboards and we fall off of bicycles and we scrape our knees and we might cry, oh, all that kind of stuff. We cry and we get right back up and try again until we master it. Have you ever seen a kid come out the womb and jump on a snowboard, and all of a sudden he's doing cliffs with a whole bunch of rolls? No, that kid's probably fell down, broke a couple bones, or gone through some things to become. I can't think of the one guy, the young redhead kid that was just phenomenal with that snowboarding, or like what's the other guy's name? Tony Hawk or LeBron James. They didn't just come out the womb jumping up and dunking and breaking the NBA records. No, they went through some stuff. They went through a couple of elbows, maybe lost a couple, teeth getting knocked out an elbow. I mean, who knows? Some twisted ankles, some injuries. I mean, it's just crazy. So you definitely got to be strong, and you definitely got to be, especially in this space, because it's going to test you. And there's no perfect answer on how to win. It's just doing the best you can to do your research, to do your due diligence, to try to make the best decision you can for your family. Working my 8 to 6 all day, every day, listening in. Hopefully one day I won't be held down to my 8 to 6. Oh, you know what I like? This look at that, Shane Sullivan. If you flip that around, that's 6-8. So maybe you are connected to the right person, huh? You're 8 to 6. You flip it around, it might be a sign. 6-8-J. Let me stop. Good Lord. Good Lord. I'm goofy. All right, let's keep it going, guys. Let's keep it going. If you guys want more information on that, make sure you guys check it out. Who's waiting for XRP EFT? I ain't waiting for it, but damn it, if it happens, that comes from BitTrue. So that was like, ooh, wait a minute. They must know something I don't know. Coinbase is proud to present our 5th annual transparency report. Now, you think Coinbase might be legit? I think so. Huh? They're just giving it out to, yeah, you want to see our reports? Here it is. But that's who they want to attack. How about just focusing and staying focused on the bad actors and not the good ones? I only know what I know. It says, I only know that I know nothing. Socrates. Ooh, I love that. I love that. Life-changing quotes. Let's check them out real quick. I got some time. We got more information here. Stupid is a man who always remains the same. Ooh, I like that. If you are a friend of everybody, ooh, you are an enemy to yourself. Ooh, Mike Tyson. I like that. Don't go in there. Mike Tyson, he didn't like anybody until he was done. You can tell he went in there and bit your ear and then wanted to hug you later. I'm just crazy. I don't know. It would be a bad example. It is impossible to build one's own happiness on the unhappiness of others. You damn straight. Never sacrifice integrity for growth. Your biggest enemy and critic is no one else but you. Bars. A quiet mind learns better. A quiet mind observes better. A quiet mind acts better. I guess they're telling you to have a quiet mind. Okay, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Got a little bit of everything we're talking about today. Here's a cheat sheet. Let's take a look at it. Bear market. Bada boom, bada bing. When was this? 2011, 2012. 2011, 2012. Then you come over here to, you had, bear market, went up, boom. Had you a bull market here, bear market, bull market. Now we come all the way here. Bear market, right? We for those of us who were around in 2020 to 2020, when we saw that boom, came over here, kind of capitulated, boom, down. And where we at now? Could we be heading into another bull market with the halving? It's a cheat sheet. I think this is spot on. Pay attention. Do your own research. Don't take this chart here or my advice for anything that I just said. Do your own research. Now, this is very interesting. This is Elon Musk. This is one that says XRP. Okay, this is a different one. There's another one. Elon Musk was on there going crazy. Wow, I got that as well. XRP was shorted by Mike Novogratz. You guys know who that is. And Multicoin Capital. To the dismay of retail investors. Then Hinman and Clayton dropped a lawsuit on Ripple, also got paid $15 million, let me stop, and went to work in law firms and companies that rewarded them financially for the regulatory capture. You can't make this up. This is the problem that I got, but you want to arrest my cousin Pookie for you know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Like, these guys are committing some of the biggest crimes. So then why is Binance in trouble? Why is FTX in trouble? But Jay Clayton and him and anybody tied to the government can get away with this kind of crap. Elon Musk tells a story of his encounter with the SEC and how he feels about people shorting Tesla. Let's listen in. A minute 18. It's worth a listen. Elon's the man. You know it.
But not once did the SEC go after any of the hedge funds who were nonstop shorting and distorting Tesla. Not once. They would lie flat. The hedge funds would lie flat out on TV for their own gain at the expense of retail investors.
Now, here I want y'all to pay attention to what he's saying, and I'm probably going to get flagged in this video again, but who gives a damn? Because at the end of the day, I've even covered this before when I showed you guys articles and informations and videos and claims of banking institutions and the top people there and the people that are involved in those institutions shorting the markets against the American people. He's saying the same damn thing. He's specifically talking about Tesla. This is real. It happens. It happens in crypto. These exchanges have been doing this. This is exactly what they need to focus on. If you want to protect the people, protect the damn people. Stop hurting the people. Give us a chance. That's all we ask for, is a chance to win. It's all I ask for as a young man on welfare coming up in the project. Give me a chance. Let me grab that basketball and see if I can do something with it. In business, give me a chance. Let me go out there and get myself a business license and do something with it. Give me a chance. I got into crypto and used my own money. Give me a chance to do something with it. Stop attacking the American people. But that's what they're used to. There are a lot of these institutions that he's talking about to continuously fraud the American people, short the market, and do things that hurt the everyday average investors, and all they get is a little slap on the wrist, a 2-point-something, $3-point-something million fine when they made hundreds of millions. Elon is saying what we've been saying the whole time. Listen to what he's saying.
Gain at the expense of retail investors.
Damn straight.
Not once, literally 1,000 times. Not once did the SEC pursue them.
Not once.
How do you explain this failure? On
the incentive structure is messed up because the lawyers at the SEC are not paid well. It's a fairly low-paying job, but what they're looking for is a trophy.
Yep.
From the SEC. They're looking for something they put on basically their LinkedIn.
Yeah.
From that, they can get a job at a high-paying law firm. It's exactly what the lawyer here did.
Isn't that what happened with Jay Clayton? Huh? Filed that atrocious, that ridiculous, that fraudster, huckster, trickster of a lawsuit against Ripple XRP, and then went to the firm that was behind everything, went to the firm that financially benefited. I think it was we said it was 1-point-something billion, and then we figured out he got 1.5% of that, 1.5 equating to $15 million. You can't make this up. It's all documented. You guys want to trace everything we do over $600? Trace that crap. Woo!
And the reason they don't attack the hedge funds is because those hedge funds employ those law firms.
Okay.
And they know if they attack the hedge funds, they're affecting their future career prospects. So they sell small investors down the river for their own career.
That's right.
That's what.
Isn't that what Gary Gensler's doing? That's why he was promised a job by Elizabeth Warren, Secretary of Treasurer, once he's done, huh? Jay Clayton was promised a job. File a lawsuit, leave. $50 million check waiting for you. Job after that. You can't make this up. Bars.
What actually happens? Regulatory capture.
Regulatory capture.
Yeah.
Woo! Regulatory capture with Elon Musk. You can't make it up. Let them know how we feel. It's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay, the greatest way to structure your days with crypto for life.
Hey, look, 4 years and it's still no cheers. If fear selling and I'm still all in. What do you do when your freedom is in illusion? How high will it go when the XRP get the moon in? It's amusing when you know that you ain't losing. Going back to go back, got them choosing. Which one? Bag it up. This one?
You can't make this up. You can't make this up. Let's keep it going. Good Lord, we got a lot more to cover. Have faith in the infinite power working through you. It is a pure positive power you can direct wherever you want through your mind. Ooh, I like that. Through your mind. Knowledge is power. Shouts out to my man, Deion Sanders. This is just the beginning. Congratulations to Coach Prime on being named Sports Illustrated Spokesperson of the Year. Can't stop Deion. Well, he didn't have a good record, but he didn't have a great team, and he let everybody know that. Next year, give me about 8 to 10 dogs and watch what happens. I think it's coming. Shouts out to Deion. Excuse me. It's during the worst storms of your life that you will get to see the true colors of people who say they care about you. And you know how you can tell that? I've talked about this, guys. There's a reason I read all these quotes, because I'm trying to prepare you for what's to come. My whole life, I've won. I've made mistakes, but I get up and I continue to win. And through those different things that I've done, you see people, they will cheer for you when you're winning, and they will root against you when you're down. Misery loves company. And you won't realize that even better until the day that you start winning. You see people come out of nowhere. Wait a minute. We are family. Come on, everybody. And say, that's what they do. Huh? That's what they do when you're winning. But when you're down, you can't find them no damn where. Let's keep it going. Huh? Lessons learned. Let's see. It says CNBC, Republican. French Hill says stablecoin and market structure bills will get House floor vote in early 2024. The NDAA efforts this year are no more. Let's hear what he has to say. It's about a minute and 12 seconds. We got time, don't we? Yeah, we do.
How do you handicap it by the end of this year? Is it, in which party would be the cause of it to go down in flames if it does?
Well, I don't anticipate it this year, actually. There was an effort made in the Senate to add some banking bill topics to the National Defense Authorization Bill. That didn't really go anywhere. That was a potential opening for perhaps the stablecoins legislation. But we want to go to the floor with both the stablecoin bill and the framework bill early in 2024.
Absolutely.
It'll be both the House Ag Committee and the House Financial Services Committee working on it. They'll be bipartisan, and I expect us to be successful early in 2024.
Early in 2024, and then
you guys need to pay attention. If you guys want to check out the rest of that interview, it's right here on my thread, right here on X, formerly known as Twitter. Make sure you guys check that out. Everything stablecoins. Some will, some won't. So what? Next, we'll get the ones that go through the regulatory clarity. And for those who've been manipulating the system, guess what? They're gonna figure it out. It's not over. It's not over. The XRP glitches were essentially trial runs. Now you guys got to remember, there's been a lot of glitches going on. You've seen glitches on many different platforms where XRP went to like 5,000, 20-something thousand, you know, all these thousands of dollars. They're getting ready. It's called test, baby. You don't see that happen to everything else. Name one time you've seen Bitcoin glitch to 1 million. Name one time you've seen Ethereum glitch to 8,000. Name one time you've seen Dogecoin or anything like that glitch as much in this last year. You've seen XRP glitch as far as the prices like crazy because they're testing to see how everything's going to work out. Brace yourself for the imminent occurrence of the actual event. When it comes, we don't know. Hell, but we'll see. 10 more powerful visual quotes I don't got time for right now. We're coming up on about 54 minutes. Let's keep this damn thing going. Use the power of your intention every day to see yourself and others healthy and well. I believe that. Bank of America Global Liquidity Management found on BOA's website. Let's check it out. It's about 2 minutes. I don't know if we got time for all that, but if you guys, matter of fact, I'm not going to play. If you want to hear this and check out what they got going on with Bank of America, play this right here. How about I give you a little taste of it?
Company's liquidity could automatically adapt to your changing needs across the globe.
Yep.
Global Liquidity Management from Bank
of America. Check it out. I don't got time to play the whole damn video. It's only about 2 minutes and 16 seconds. We got to keep it going. Can't change a person who sees no wrong in their actions. Ooh, gotta like that. Grayscale Trust becomes live betting line for spot Bitcoin ETF Bloomberg. The GBTC discount versus Bitcoin price continues to contract and reflects confidence that an ETF will be approved at some point. Ooh, I had to share this, guys. I'm a big basketball guy. You tell me if this is not one of the nastiest dunks you've ever seen.
You're in the second half.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, did y'all see that young person? This was a high school? High school dunk. Now, I don't know if y'all saw it, but I swear this guy's nose was equal to the rim. One more time. I haven't seen too many people get up this damn high. High school guy. One more time.
You're in the second half. Third quarter.
I swear his chin was in line with the rim. It's just crazy. Woo! That's not one you're going to forget. A feeling of peace in your mind and body puts... Uh-oh. What happened here? A feeling of mind, a feeling of peace in your mind and body puts you on a frequency of harmony with the universe. You damn straight. Don't waste words on people who deserve your silence. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is not a damn thing at all. Okay, I might have improvised a little bit. Bitcoin could surge 300% to $120,000 next year as miners reduce token sales, Standard Chartered has said. Okay, well, that's cool. Ripple CLO hints that SEC may lose if Ripple case is taken to Supreme Court. I concur. If you want to check this out, make sure you click on this with Stuart Aldery's face is at. You can read all about it. They've been saying it for a while. And not only that, this is what's so phenomenal about this, guys. If you see this for the first time, it's just somebody's opinion. But if you go back and you find that one gentleman who was a former SEC member for 20-something years said the same damn thing. He goes 9 out of 10 times not 2 out of 10, not 5 out of 10, not 6 out, 9 out of 10 times when the SEC goes to Supreme Court, they lose. He even made a comment saying that if you look at 90-something% of what the SEC considers or calls out a victory is really settlements prior to going to Supreme, where they get zero, they get nothing. So the chances are a settlement is probably somewhere around the corner. That's not financial advice. That's just my, 6.8 2 Satoshis, which is 2 cents. But, Satoshi, the breakdown of a Bitcoin, whatever. Hope y'all got that. I'm not going to explain it again. To avoid public trial in the U.S., Cristiano Ronaldo may have to settle for $750,000 in the $1 billion Binance lawsuit. That's crazy. Wow. That's crazy. U.S. Federal Reserve receives multiple recommendations of XRP for instant settlements in CBDC. Questioner, you guys understand? Everybody says, well, XRP is a banker's coin. XRP is for CBDC. Shut up. If you're saying that, that means you don't know what the hell is going on with XRP, and you need to go back to the drawing board, or just go over to Brad Garlinghaus's page or Ripple's page. I think it's on Brad Garland BG's, where he said Ripple started off in the beginning with cross-border payments like Amazon started off with books. If that's all that you think we do, if that's all you think we have planned, if that's the only reason you think we forge these partnerships, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Now, he didn't say it like that, but I did. You get the point. Let's keep it going. Take care of your body. Remember, health is another form of wealth. You damn straight. Where am I going after this? The gym with my beautiful queen, Jeanette. Charles Hopkinson on Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. Uh-oh. Charles, he be getting crazy. It's 46 minutes. I don't got time. But let's just get a sneak peek. Charles might be saying.
Charles broadcasting live from warm, sunny, very warm, sunny Abu Dhabi. Today is November 30th, 2023. Okay. It's been a very long year, hasn't it been, for everybody? Mm-hmm. Wanted to make a video talking a little bit to elaborate more on my statements that I made during an AMA a while ago.
I love Charles Hopkins because he went off. That son of a sack of crap, and then he comes back all calm. I want to go back and explain what I meant. No, we know what you meant. You spoke your truth, and we love you for that. Speak your truth. Keep your truth. Don't got to apologize to nobody. You guys want to check out that? It's about 46 minutes too long, and if you want to check it out, go to my X page, formerly known as Twitter, and check it out. Breaking, users on X are reporting mass cancellation of Disney Plus. Why? Because Elon put out this video that we're going to show here momentarily, and ever since then, users on X have been canceling their Disney Plus subscriptions. Wow. After the interview, which you'll see in a little bit. Uphold Topper now allows I always get it stuck with this, the Exxon wallet users to buy XRP with Google Pay and Apple Pay. Love how it's getting easier to purchase XRP. Baby, you gotta love it. Dream big. Live purposely. Challenge your own assumptions. Invite diverse perspectives into your life and avoid complacency at all costs. Don't be complacent. There's something not there for you to achieve in life. You better believe that. FTX is selling. FTX selling incoming. Good Lord. FTX has been given the green light to sell almost $900 million in assets. Will that shake up the market a little bit? It's possible. You might want to check this out if you get a chance. It's about what? 15 minutes, 15 seconds long. Let's listen to it. Oh, wait. Oh, my bad. I thought it was something that was going to actually play out loud. John Deaton says, crypto and the people who support crypto are only a danger to those wanting to remain in power and maintain the status quo. They describe the threat to their power as a national security threat. Our only solution is to vote them out of power. National security threat? How about national threat to helping your family get Rockefeller money? Because the only people that's threatened, or the only thing that's threatened, is your damn pockets. Jay Clayton, Jay Clayton, Gary Gensler, Joe Lubin, so many others. Hey, freedom of speech. Isn't that what Dr. Martin Luther King died for? Freedom of speech. Since the DOJ saga, Binance has been facing a huge amount of outflows. If you're trying to withdraw your assets, they will often impose restrictions to your account. Then you manage to contact support. They will review your appeal and add lots of friction. The same thing happened to me with Crypto.com, but with Binance, I think it's on a bigger scale. Because why? They're dealing with all the stuff they're dealing with. This is from my boy Edo Farina. Shouts out to Edo for that information. No one can save you because in your life, no one is more powerful than YOU. I'm going to end this, guys. We're at 1 hour right now, but you guys got to hear what Elon says in the next 23 seconds. It's powerful. He's asked a question. He gives the most realist answer everywhere. That's why we love Elon Musk.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go fuck yourself.
Whoa. One more time. One more time.
Go fuck yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is.
Elon Musk, one of the realest guys. If my video gets flagged, oh well, guys. I appreciate you in a major way for tuning in. Hopefully gave you a little bit of value. I would try to go back go more details. There's a lot more stuff down here that I want to cover. I'm trying to stay within an hour. I got to do that because otherwise it just makes the video way too long. So let me throw some shouts out to the family. Big Bro Tim, what's up, my brother? OMC's in the house. Nesforth, Big Watch Dude. We've got, let's see, Andrew T in the house. We've got Crypto Tropics in the house. We've got Anthony Wanner in the house. We got Shane Sullivan in the house. What's up, Shane Sullivan? Frankie Legend. You know he's a legend because his last name is Legend. Tony Bags in the house. Andrew T. My boy Sly Fox. We're going to be talking right after the stream. Tony Bags. What's up, my brother? My beautiful queen, Jeanette. The thing that makes everything bright in my life. Jeanette. Love you so much, sweetheart. My mother-in-law, Janet Lopez in the house. What's up, moms? Appreciate you stopping by with your amazing support. Big Bro 10. Anybody else I forget? Always one away. Crypto G. Appreciate you guys in a major way. It's your boy James, a.k.a. Six8Jay, and drill the rest of your week. We'll see you guys, Mayana. Until next time. Peace.